References. Yeah. It doesn't save our name.
It
preferences.
doesn't. Why doesn't it save that?
I don't know, because that would be...
Exciting, volume changing, action. Action.
action.
Trying to make it so the background music isn't too loud.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe it's just something they didn't think about in terms of, like, people trying to stream the game. But anyway, that would make this person over here Sam.
That person over there is Chris.
Making both of us the never-ending backlog. Almost getting it all the time. I wasn't giving you many good visual cues.
I was gonna say, like, you didn't really go for it.
No,
like
sorry.
You do sometimes.
Not that I'm not excited to bring you this extra Hatoful Boyfriend stream.
Woo!
But we have plans for other games, and I want to finish it. So we're gonna do an extra
I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it tonight.
No,
we're gonna try.
We're inching closer to the finish line.
Okay, so hopefully by next time
week we'll be a little bit closer, and it gives you extra stuff to watch if you want to know what happens. And of course, our daughter is not doing so hot. So hopefully if she gets too into it, I'll sing you a song and Sam will change her clothes. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm worried that she's too warm for the temperature right now.
Yeah, her aunt's got her this sweater dress, which is, like, super cute and great for winter, but, of course, this is Georgia. We are in the first betrayal of winter.
Yes, like, it was cold. It was really cold, and then now all of a sudden it's really warm.
Like, so
and
it's terrible.
I don't know what to do, and I let her choose her outfit, and I gave her one of the choices was a sweater dress, unfortunately, and she went for it because she loved the buttons on it.
Well, we live and learn. We didn't think about it. We like to be warm at night, but maybe she's too warm.
So we'll see.
Alright, anyway, you are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this.
Yes, Father.
We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk.
Yes, Father.
Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value to their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live.
Yes, Father.
Their very blood is tainted. Jesus, laying it on thick, Mr. Sakuya Sr. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand?
Yes, Father.
A little backstory to...
Japan?
Oh, that's you, yes. Yes. You will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as bring honor to our family, Sakuya.
Yes, Father.
Also, Dr. Iwamini is in residence at the institution. You will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him.
Yes, Father.
Angeal saw Billy Butts going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor?
We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I am aware.
I want to go confront them now, but, well, with only Angeal's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. What with his, slipping into a haze of manga-induced madness. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah. I mean, we've been breaking the rules all the time, and the more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakuya.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone!
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and it is as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the Void, Wallenstein.
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing.
Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them.
Please, that isn't funny.
Yes. Come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay?
No! Stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll!
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth.
Megalomania? Oh, whatever do you mean?
Delusions of grandeur, issuing societal standards. He lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it's genetic.
There would be no helping it then. Oh, would there?
He is usually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacities at all times. The most dangerous part is...
Part of his?
No, it says the most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy.
Oh, probably is his.
No, it clearly says his.
I know what it clearly says.
Though I seem to be less effective than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time.
Did you say something just now, Doctor?
No, just monologuing to the audience. Nothing at all.
Excuse me. Oh, hello, Surigane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Uemine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with a scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent.
Hey, don't put yourself in a coma, Sam.
Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. Wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough.
She's really going at it. I think we should take a break.
Okay.
And, go see to her.
Do you want to do everything, like ibuprofen and clothes?
Yeah, let's... Yes, I do.
Okay.
You know she's teething like mad.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
Do you want to try and do all the voices, or is that crazy?
I can try to do all the voices.
Don't die.
Dr. Uemine, I came here to ask your opinion of something.
My opinion? I fear I will be not of much use to you there.
My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much on the occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Cool?
Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. Pure a pity.
I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is baloney, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things.
You're renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor.
Oh, you are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
It is an honor to be praised so by the heir of the LaBelle family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lavelle family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs I develop.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lavelle family will never forget.
How wonderful! I take it your father is a figure of great respect?
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more deeply than Mr. Quora holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thingy Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Hi, Malachi. Kitty showed up. Hey, viewer. What's up? We've split up. Ryuta is unlocking things. We're trying to solve more of this mystery. Yeah, we're 3 parts into a fairly massive story. Please feel free to check out the other bits on YouTube to catch up. Yes! Unless you are a Hatoful Boyfriend fan, and you already know all this. This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Billy Butts was in here quickly. Hello, Andy Lands. But where do I start? What have you missed? Okay, brief recap. So, I think you remember that the main character of the game, who we named Billy Butts Dump Truck, was cut into pieces and stuffed in boxes all around the school. Then the giant dome covered everything, and they said it was an emergency. And then we found out that the headmaster who gave the warning order had been dead for hours. And what else? Oh, that apparently there was some weird government conspiracy where if Billy Butts died as the human representative to St. Pigeonations, that within 12 hours of her death being confirmed, the whole school would be given over to the humans as tribute. So now we're on a timer, and we are desperately trying to solve this mission. Also, there's a crazy mechanical scarecrow person running around, causing menace. I don't know if you remember that. And the 2 characters, Ryuta and Sakuya, have split up to try and figure out what is being hidden by Yuya and the Doctor, who are both acting suspicious because we have it on authority from one of the other crazier characters that Billy Butts did go to the infirmary. So we're now searching the infirmary, trying to figure out what happened to her. Also, we did find out that she was dismembered after death, and that her death was by asphyxiation, which was also, it looks like, is that right, Sam? Did they thought that he was poisoned and asphyxiated? Yeah, like 3 hours worth of story.
Yeah, did they?
What? No, the headmaster.
Oh, the headmaster was poisoned.
He was poisoned, and Billy Butts had asphyxiated and then was dismembered after death. So now you're mostly caught up. Also, there was a hidden section of the school that was burned in a fire, and there's a whole big conspiracy going on, and we're like...
And there's a ghost.
And there's a ghost. What?
Who we've talked to.
Yes, no, there's a ghost. I thought you said, there's a ghost, I'm kidding. But no, on top of everything else, there's a ghost. Okay, where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? I don't know. It's really weird. It's a pretty... I wouldn't have expected this insane level of storytelling. Well, it's not in the level of storytelling, but like the depth, the amount of depth there is to the story, and its twists and turns once you discover this pathway. Because normally it's just like, which bird do you want to end up dating?
I mean, but even that, there are definitely...
Well, yes, the universe became pudding in one storyline, and no, I'm not going to explain that. You'll have to either look it up or watch one of our playthroughs. The world became true pudding.
Everybody had pudding in their hearts.
Yes, and then it was true pudding, and no, I'm not explaining that any further. Need to remember, I've been here a lot. Every time I got sick, where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing! Which is like a master key we got from somebody who turned out to be a spy for the party that wants humans and doves to... Again, I'm not explaining. You just have to do with that what you will. Either Google it or, more preferably, give us some views on YouTube. Watch our others. It's the Okasan storyline.
It's basically the first playthrough we did. We did the Okasan storyline.
It's the very first playthrough we did. So it's like a half hour to 40-minute video or so.
I think we did actually split it into 3 videos somehow.
Okay,
I don't know why,
well, good for us. Whoops. Cider.
It's crazy.
Medical records? Oh, there goes the baby. Did you change her clothes?
Yeah, I changed her clothes, gave her some ibuprofen, and gave her passies back.
Insider, medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryuta, Dump Truck Billy Butts, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya? What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Billy Butts and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Malachi, do not knock the mic over. Cat has just jumped up on the ottoman.
I'm gonna try and get him.
Looking closely at Nageki's folder, it says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Ah! A sudden, blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Continues. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out without even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Arr, darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe it's the clue they missed in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner. I wouldn't have seen it if I weren't on the floor. This is... Billy Butts' student ID? There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped there by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. It's been a couple of months. We started doing this last year?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember exactly
late 2020?
when. We could probably look it up. We started actually doing YouTube streams, and then we switched to Twitch.
Yeah. And we did have a little, curated content, because at the time, Control was on PS Now for a limited time, and we, plowed our way through it, recording episodes of the PlayStation's Control feature, editing them on our computer. And we have all the footage, I just need to finish it and go past episode 9. Because Control was a fun playthrough. Okay. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing it and why. I'm worried about finding the ones who did this to Billy Butts. I need to talk with Sakuya.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut up a human like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Correct! Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakuya?
You again.
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well.
Mr. Shirogane!
Yes, Doctor.
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician?
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person.
Not a healthy person?
The doctor is slightly impaired on his right side, you know.
He is? I never knew.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses a problem in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think?
Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
Is it? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Tell Sakuya about what I found at the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center?
I've been so into the game. How are you doing, Andy Lands? It's good to see you again. You hanging in there? Yeah, I think so. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Billy Butts all together? Could it really be a coincidence? Did you go there after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Yeah, I never see him get sick, and he always seems pretty lively. Oh, sweetheart, I wish you could see. Shh, shh, shh. Looks like she lost all her patsies again. Do you want to do all the voices?
Yes.
Here.
I
Go
just
nuts.
have to hit X, right? That's the only button I need to worry about.
I believe so, yes.
I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel, no good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations. Were you gossiping about me? Oh shit.
Oh no. Circle. Circle.
I think the controller died.
No!
Can you play like that?
Yeah, I can play like that. I just don't want to have any... Oh, thank you. Do appreciate it. Oh my god, no. Why is my controller... Okay. Son of a gun.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
The little issue with the controller.
Right.
The cat came over and I think knocked the cord out of place that was charging the controller.
Yuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you.
That's right, Yuya. From our point of view, we're subjecting you to the vile slander and ills of gossips. You're very frank, Ryuda. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, wait.
What kind of slander?
Okay, I guess I'm taking Sakuya now. Did I screw that up? Did I misread who said that?
No, I was like, you didn't read Yuya, so I started Yuya.
Oh, my bad. Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. He is so extra. Should be obvious we're talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Use tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you.
He's like, oh, no wonder the battery's low. This thing I plugged it into isn't plugged in. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, wait. Thin one is not the microphone.
Oh,
Not unplug the microphone.
Yeah.
Son of a gun, I didn't... Hooray, it's just quality, homegrown entertainment. Alright, are you charging now? Thank God.
Yes,
All right.
it's charging. Thank goodness.
More Sakuya dialogue, hon.
You lied. You met dump truck in the infirmary yesterday.
This is really weird. Without the music, I'm like, okay, I'm just kind of sitting here and we're talking to each other. It's all good.
Did you kill her?
So, you doubt me? I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID, stained with blood, in the infirmary.
You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Oh, I don't think I responded. Thank you. I'm so happy you enjoy watching our little stream.
Thank you, Andy Lands.
Like, I usually get so into this, I'm like, doing the voice acting for these characters. I have to remember people are talking to me and I want to talk back to them. Also, I'm tired running after a 1-year-old, and she finally fell asleep.
Yay, she just needed Daddy to give her Yassies.
Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the...
Oh, wait, did it make the sound?
Yes, it made the scarecrow noise.
Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go!
Ryuta seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up. A little. Oh, wait! I did it again. I read Sakuya and thought it was Yuya.
Oops.
Well, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's noticed us.
Don't do that to you.
No, I guess it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel.
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. Head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay?
You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now?
Our ally?
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu! Sakuya, you're okay! I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed.
Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction.
We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and confront the doctor. Blech, on my tongue. Always reading faster than I can speak. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally. Indeed.
You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds, as my father said. I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. I hate that they add... Well, it's nice they add that, but I want to see these notes he's writing. I just want to see it. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We've figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Oh, yeah, because it basically what it's like...
Oh, yeah, they have until 10 p.m.? Or?
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. We have even only 4 hours. Yeah, in 4 hours, the human military is going to kill the birds in retaliation.
The dome will come up, and all the humans outside are going to kill all the birds.
Because this is a whole political quagmire between two different parties of birds and the humans, whose numbers are severely reduced due to a crazy-ass bird flu that made birds intelligent and killed people, which was also part of the early stream.
There were two separate things.
Oh, were there?
The thing that made birds intelligent was supposed to kill the birds who had the flu that was killing humans.
Right, that's it.
But it didn't actually kill them, it just made them super smart.
That's right. Okay, alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya?
Your friend already left, young one.
Well, why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Uh-oh.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value.
Oh god, more of this claptrap.
By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being.
Jesus Christ.
Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood.
Oh god, these sections make me cringe.
I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?
Well, it's a suspension of clear plasma. It has things... We consider it red because the erythrocytes, when exposed to iron... when the iron in the erythrocytes is exposed to oxygen, it turns red. I'm sorry. Pointless biology lesson.
Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there? Thank you. You're going right after him? Didn't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. Oh, hope he's alright. Doctor?
Oh, good.
Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a while?
You are wrong, are you not, sir?
Whatever could you mean?
I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Dump Truck?
That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Dump Truck. This is the truth.
Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did?
Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be.
I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself.
The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her?
Oh, dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
What did he just say? Doctor,
Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel.
What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka.
You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane.
A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Huh? Sakazaki.
Stop that, Issa. I told you not to touch my brother.
Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your wing?
Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal those records from Mr. Kawara, too.
Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Oh, such flattery.
What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this?
I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I'm done with you?
I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
No, don't move, you, Sakuya. Sakuya!
Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you.
Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along.
Was it? I wonder about that.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something.
Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor! The Scarecrow! Damn it.
There you are, Labor 9. Just labor number 9. Sorry. I really like Motown, what can I say? I was waiting for you. Come, let's go.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the Doctor the whole time.
Just a little more, Mr. Quara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Billy Butts! I will never forgive you!
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Quara. This crazy-ass anime bird murder politics plot.
I reach out. I can't reach. The Doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the Beanpole Man on your own, Ryuta. A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this.
Don't speak, you're still bleeding.
Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryuta. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance.
It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before?
I had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth.
Then there was someone else?
Yeah. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Billy Butts? Who was it? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of what she'd be found. When she'd be found. He decided morning would give him the best time for most humans to get together. I suppose he probably thought putting her in print boxes was funny too. But most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different.
I thought you said you'd be fine.
Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryuta? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad.
Mother is sad. Oh, he is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away. Mother, give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mom from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. I've always thought maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother.
Impossible. I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose.
I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. Jeez, I forgot how brutal this is. It never was your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury.
You... under what authority?
None. You're right. I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. Now it's too late. So...
Oh, to deny me my lineage now?
I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you.
If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I?
I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all.
No. Wait, Sakazaki. Stay with me. There's still much for you to tell me.
It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg.
Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you.
I should apologize about that, too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin.
You mean that scalpel head?
Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
Yuya! Yuya! Fifth class end.
Oh, man.
Sixth class.
Well, I think we might call it here, because this was an impromptu stream, and we have some other things we need to do around the house tonight, being parents and all.
Oh, okay.
I know, it's good to stop in between, so that, next episode we can start fresh and clean on a new storyline. So, I would like to thank everybody who joined in for the stream. Thank you, AndyLands313, and our other viewer who has remained a lurkin, but we love you anyway very much. And hey, thank you for watching this video. If you've made it to the end of our YouTube replay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, engage that algorithm. But we are small-time streamers, so any comments we love to see. We will definitely reach out to you if you reach out. We'll talk, have a dialogue. We're also really excited because we got The Outer Worlds on sale recently, which is going to take over the Friday slot.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
That's probably part of the reason we were like, let's play more Hatoful Boyfriend and get done sooner.
Bye, Andy Lands.
Bye,
See you later.
Lands.
But anyway, all the YouTube stuff out of the way. Tickle the bell icon. Never miss a video. Yada, yada, yada. I think that's about it. We'll be back Monday with more Phoenix Rising if you choose to join us then. And good night. We love you.
We love you.